Y'all know it's true what they say about you guys cannot help everybody. And y'all see that fella on that thumbnail. He swears Keith Lee scammed his mama. Keith Lee, the TikTok food critic. The same Keith Lee that went to your mom's business, paid for food, paid for barbers, and your mama kept all the money and got backslash from the public because of her greed, and basically put herself out of business after she received a big blessing from Keith Lee. Now, for some reason, somebody reached out to her, but it wasn't Keith Lee. Lord have mercy. Reached out to her and said, listen, we hate this. This is from Keith Lee, and this is his people. We hate this happened to you. It wasn't our intention. We're going to make this right. We coming back to you. Now, the boy blaming Keith Lee for his mama getting scammed. Because she not talking to Keith Lee. Tell her he'll pay for the food. Now, Keith Lee only pays for what he orders and for what comes behind him. Meaning for the public, for his fans that want to try the food out, he's gonna leave money to cover that. He don't come in with no food, buying nobody no food to cook for him. She's in the restaurant business. Why this wasn't a red flag? I don't know. Then he turns to say, well, you know what? We're gonna come on this date, but you know what? I'm coming, but we're gonna need you to get a barber/hairstylist. And you gotta pay for it. Here's the link to him. And y'all work it out however y'all wanna do for this day. But this is what we gotta have, and everything is done, and I'm gonna cover everything else. She tells the imposter, I ain't got no money, it's tight, woo-woo-woo. Long story short, she ends up coming up with about half of it, the fee. They tell her the fee is about $7. She comes up with about $300 and sends it to somebody called Judd or Jughead or something. You can't make this up. Judd or Jughead or somebody. 300 gone. Y'all, they out there waiting on Keith Lee right now. Mad. Said Keith Lee scammed his mama. Said his mama was finna close the business. Said she signed a new lease and everything. Said this whole situation, this whole scam by this Keith Lee imposter have turned her life around. Over. And I understand that a scam will do that. But I'm going to say this. It's funny how easy it was for her to scam those people and Keith Lee. And her son didn't stand up and say nothing about that. He didn't stand up one time and say, Mama, that's wrong. Mama, we turning a blessing into a curse. He didn't say that not one time across social media. But as soon as his mama get a scam artist that really never did say, I am Keith Lee, more like in association or representation of a Keith Lee. It wasn't really like nothing official. Just a regular inbox message, you know. Same as she sent the money without verification. For to hire a barber beautician to be at the re-grand opening in her city. She didn't know how to get nobody. She sent the money to a link that the scam artist sent, y'all. and the sun is hot. She raised a boy man. I see what she's done to him. By her being in denial and not really having basic survival skills, and her not having really like 100% real black men in her life, she didn't even know if it sounds too good to be true, it normally is. Professional people like that may reach out to you initially through some form of messaging, but sooner or later y'all gonna end up on the phone, or no money or nothing else should be even talked about. It is what it is.